everybody. I wanted to make a quick video on registering for Moonlight Magic because we've been a DVC members for a few years, but we have never had a trip line up with the Moonlight Magic event. And so we're really excited. We're hoping we can get a registration, but I know it's competitive, and luckily we are staying at the Riviera with our points so we can do early registration. I understand that you have to either have a stay booked with points or have booked cash through DVC member services to be able to qualify for the early registration. So hopefully that'll give us an edge and we'll be able to get a spot. But basically Moonlight Magic is a special event for DVC members only, and it's free. You just need to get a ticket, and then they have it at different parks throughout the year, and it basically happens after the park closes that they allow the DVC members to come in, and you get some food vouchers. You can ride the rides, or for the one we're trying to do Typhoon Lagoon, so we would be able to go ride all the water slides. But the other thing you also have is the really cool, unique character experiences. It looks like they have unique ones come out. So I think it would be really fun, and I'm hoping we'll get a spot. The thing that really kind of threw me off is when I was watching all the videos, everybody had multiple devices they were talking about, that helped you. And so I was all prepared to have like every device in our house on the website ready to go. But apparently they changed this in 2025. So I think it's always good to know, like, this information could change at any time. I'm recording this in May 2025, and this is the current process for the early registration. What's unique in 2025 is now, no matter what device you go on, you go to the link, it asks you to put in your membership number. So I did record myself entering my membership number, and I'll show that here. Basically, once you enter that, you get put into the queue, or waiting for the queue to open up. And at the bottom of the page, it does have a QID. And that QID, I tried it on both my phone and my computer. The QID is the same. So it looks like it will automatically refresh at 11 a.m. I shouldn't have to do anything. It'll just refresh, and at 11 a.m. I'll get a queue number, and I think it'll be the same on both devices, where in the past, people would have it on different devices, and then you'd have your queue numbers, and then whatever one got through first, that's when you put your membership number in. But they check it earlier now. I think it's just to make it fairer for everyone. Although I was like, dang it, we have so many devices in our house, we probably would have had an advantage. But so now it's just luck of the draw. I don't get 10 shots. It's one ID for my membership number. So I'm a little more nervous now. I've heard that they may or may not do the single QID when there's the general registration. So I don't know if this is just for the early registration that you have this. But you'll know basically in the morning. Sorry, I'm double checking. We have 2 minutes. Okay. When you go, you're going to get an email, hopefully, the night before. And that will have the link for where you go to do the registration. So I was very happy to see we got that email yesterday because we did have a qualifying stay. We got the early registration email. Now, if you don't get an email, you can always check Facebook groups. People will be posting it, and you can find it that way. What is kind of nice is then I was able this morning you go to the web page and it has this countdown. And what I like is when I put in my membership number, it did let me go to the next step. So I know that, they can see my registration I qualify. So that's a good way to check that morning if they have you enter your membership number. But basically I would say go to the website in the morning, and if it has, you have to enter your membership number, well then pretty much it's going to be one device. It probably has the same QID on everything. And it does say that they can limit the number of devices. So I just have 2 devices up. I didn't want to mess things up and have a bunch of devices. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep recording, and cross your fingers we get to go to Typhoon Lagoon in August. Okay, I'm going to wake up my computer here. Wake up. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 30 seconds. Oh, this is stressful. Okay. All right, and I do have my membership number also written on a Post-it here in case I need to enter it again. Okay, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so right now it's saying do not refresh. And I've watched some videos. I think it can take some time until you get your cue. And it looks like both of them have the same thing. Now, just while we're waiting, it does have, I think the link, it's interesting. It says, it's events with Disney.qit.net something, and then DVC summer events. So I think this queue can be a little different, the link each time. And so you'll definitely want to wait for that link. It looks like it's kind of different. Oh, okay. Still waiting. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says estimated wait time is 12 minutes. So that's not too bad. I think that's a pretty good sign because I've heard that some people, it can say a really long time at first and that's not always accurate. So hopefully this is accurate and it's only 11 minutes. That would be great. I feel like that's not too bad. I don't have any reference, but that is a good sign. Now, what's interesting is on my laptop or my computer, it's saying I have a 10-minute wait. And on my phone, it's saying I have an 11-minute wait. So you can see this is what it looks like. And you just you don't even have to refresh. You just wait and don't do anything. Just make sure you're on the page before 11 a.m. Now, it does still have the same QID. So I do think it's still only one spot. And now they both say 10 minutes. So it does say the status last updated. And I think that's why it's showing different. Like they're just updating the status every 30 seconds or so. And so maybe the phone updates and this updates with the status at different times. So that's why it looks different. But it's really still the same QID. Okay, one other thing I wanted to talk about was where to find your membership number, because when I was trying to look it up, I saw two different numbers. When I actually looked at my card by logging into the DVC website and I go under my profile and I found a picture of my card, it had a 12-digit number. And when Richard, my husband, looked, his had the same 12-digit number, okay? And it was all numbers. But then when I went into my Apple Wallet and pulled up my DVC member card, it had Disney Magic Mobile Pass, and my affiliation was DVC, but also annual pass. And my ID number for that was also 12 digits, but it had 2 letters at the end. That one was not the one I entered. I think that's unique to me. And the one that is on my actual membership card on my profile, it says membership number, that was the right one. And it's the one, me and Richard had the same one. So just if you're wondering, that's the one I entered. And that's the one we also used our membership to book the resort. So that's why when I entered it, it found it. It was fine. But yeah, that's the right number, I think, is that one. Okay, so it's now saying 2 minutes. It did take a little bit longer than the wait time said for me. So when I first got an assigned time, it said 11 minutes. It's already 11:17 and I still have 2 more minutes. So it'll probably be around 11:20 that I actually get in. But here's what it looks like. So, yeah, I'm just going to see what happens. I've got my membership number. I do believe I have to pick one of the 2 events. There's a couple different summer events and, you can only pick one, so we'll see. But that's fine with me because I just want to do the one for our stay in August. All right, still saying 2 minutes. It does say that once you get in that you have 5 minutes to complete the registration. Okay, it's saying less than a minute now. Oh, back to a minute. That. Okay, it says it's my turn. I'm being redirected. Thank you for waiting. So I think it should load the next page. It says I'm being redirected. You're almost there. You will be redirected as soon as possible. Okay, so now I need to enter my membership number. And you have to enter it twice, and then you click continue. What? Okay. Oh, that scared me. What does it say? Your registration is not valid or confirmed until you have successfully completed the entire process and received a printed email. All resort reservations must have been finalized. Modifications, and then it just says click continue. Okay. That scared me. I thought it was like you don't work. Okay. So now I'm selecting which member and their digital membership will be used at check-in. I'm going to say me. And then I'm going to put my phone number and my email address. Make sure that's right. Click continue. Now, party size limit, member up to the number of guests staying in your resort or up to 5 people. Guests under the age of 8 must be accompanied by adult. Infants under the age of 3 do not count. So we are going to have total, and they say total party size. So I'm going to say 4. We could bring, I guess, 5, but we have 4 of us, so I'm just going to take 4. And it's interesting, it didn't even make me pick. Let me just finish this. Then we just acknowledge everything, that we agree. We have our party size. Yay, we're confirmed. And I got an email. Okay. So we did it. We did it. It worked. We get to do Moonlight Magic at Typhoon Lagoon in August 2025. So I'm so excited. It worked. And I just wanted to mention, because our resort stay was in the system and we didn't have one for any of the other dates, it automatically knew Typhoon Lagoon. So I didn't even have to pick the date. They knew which one we were eligible for. So it might work differently if you have multiple reservations, or if you're doing the general registration without a hotel stay. But it worked. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Well, hopefully that was helpful just to see what it's like. I know I was really nervous before this, so I was trying to find recent videos, and I really wanted to see exactly what the process would be like. So, again, if you have any comments or questions, put them down below. If I know anything, I'll respond. And I am excited. If any of you have been to Moonlight Magic, I would love to know any tips you have, what you thought of it. But we are very excited. Or if you've been to Typhoon Lagoon, we've never even been there, so I'm very excited to try that out. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for more Disney videos.